Alright, let's see what we can do with this gnarly thing. Piece of live oak, it's semi-burl. I've got my dust mask on because it is oak. I know I want to take a lot of this off, but I don't know what view is going to be better for you. I think maybe this one. Okay, face shield on, mask is on, 5/8 inch bull gouge. It's a little out of balance, right about 848. And that's why you stand out of the line of fire and you don't. Wow, the glue didn't fail. My glue block did. Well, some of the glue did. All right, I'll get it remounted and we'll hit it again. So check this out. Okay, let's try this again. I took it to the bandsaw and cut this off to make it a little flatter. I've got it glued back on. Got my dust mask on. Face shield is on. Let's see what we can do. I want a fresh edge. See if we can turn this up a little bit. I don't mind that, but it may go away. I should be able to turn it up a little more now. Yeah, it's about 1,000. And I'm watching the shadow line. There's some cool chatoyance in this already. I don't know what to do about that. I don't want to shorten it that much if I can help it, but I may not have much choice. I think I'm going to leave the foot like that. That should be enough of a tenon. Okay, so I'm going to take a quick break and I'll come back and I'll clean this up and we'll sand the outside. That's got some really cool figure in it. I think I got rid of my ridges. No appreciable tear out. I'm going to put this in reverse and start sanding. I'm going to hit this with my Sando Flex. I toyed with the idea of filling this, but I don't think I want to. Alright, that's 600, and that is nice and smooth. Let me coat a myelin sanding sealer on here. Look how pretty that is. This piece has some crazy figure in it. I want to make sure that I get sanding sealer in here and on here. Look at all that figure. Can you see that chatoyance? I mean, it's crazy. Right it through here, all this in here, all this in here, and here. It's just nuts. Up here, wow, beautiful. Let's see if this camera shows. Yeah, you can see it. Look at all that figure. This is insane. Okay, I need to turn it around and get it in the chuck. Before I do that, I have to part it off. Okay, I'm going to use my Carter and Sons thin parting tool to part this off. What I want to do first though is I want to try to clean up some of this edge. Do that with my thick parting tool. That should be close. Oh yeah, I can pull that off. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to turn this around and put it in the chuck and clean this rest of this glue off. I'll be back. I made the tenon a little bit too big and I couldn't get it chucked up real true. It's off a few thousandths. That's about 1,000. Switch to my 40-40. I've got my camera on the tailstock and it's in the way. So I'll try to stay out of the way as best I can. In hindsight, I should have filled these with turquoise. I do not like it. If I'm going to change it and fix it, I need to do it right now, don't I? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my pneumatic saw and I'm going to cut that out of it. But I'm not happy with it the way it is. It just looks ugly. So let me figure out what I'm going to do. I'll come back. So Starbond has this turquoise wood inlay. I've got me a couple of blue tape dams in here. I cut that out with my pneumatic saw, and I'm going to fill these with turquoise and black CA. I think that will look a lot better than what I had there. So I'll get this here. So I'm going to put a layer of turquoise in there. And get it roughly secured. Somewhat akin to surgery. You got to find just the right pieces in there. Now these are going to have to be sanded down. Let that sit a few minutes. I'm going to let these set up overnight now, and I'll come back and I'll start sanding it back. I'll have to sand it on the inside too. I'll come back tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to start by sanding this back if I can. We'll see how it goes. Well, it's sanding. It's pretty hard stuff though. Oh yeah, I'm blowing chunks out like crazy. Okay, I'm going to try to finish turning the inside of this before I go back to sanding. I've got most of it cleaned up. I think it's going to be okay. Let's see what we got. You know, I can live with that. That's some pretty good tear out down in there, though. I'll see if I can clean that up with my scraper. Right now, I've got about 5/8 of an inch down to the bottom of the bowl, but I don't want to risk going any deeper. I don't think any deeper than I have to. I'm gonna have to go a little bit deeper here. All right, let's see if we can sand it up. I'm gonna be at this a while. Anyway, when I get this all sanded up, I'm gonna sand it to 600. I'll come back. All right, it's all sanded up. Sanded to 600. Watch this. I don't know if y'all can see this burl coming alive, but oh my gosh. I am so glad I turned this funky piece. Even with all the problems it gave me, this is crazy. And I think the turquoise in those voids looks so much better than the chatoyance on this thing is just insane. Let me switch views so you can see what the outside looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hit this again because I had to resand it. Look at that. Look, watch it pop. Can y'all see that chatoyance? I mean, it is screaming. Seriously, screaming. Oh, wow. Just wow. Yeah, I'm speechless. That is incredible. I think this may be one of my favorite pieces of all time. Just because of that chatoyance. It's just crazy. Alright. Now, let this dry a few minutes and I'm going to turn it around, put it in cold jaws, do the bottom, and then I'll take it to the laser and engrave it, and we'll start spraying the finish on it. So here it is, all done. I don't know if the camera's, yeah, it is. Look at that chatoyance, just all over the place. It's got so much change in grain, structure, and whatnot that it just almost looks like chipboard. Would you just look at that? It's crazy, absolutely crazy. And the curl right up here in the bottom, just wow. I'm still going to put a few more coats of lacquer on this because I think it needs it, and then I'll buff it up. But I am very, very happy with this. I think it's absolutely beautiful. The inside, oh my gosh, just look at it. It blows me away. I love this piece. I just do. So if you've been following my shorts, you've seen I've got a segmented piece in the works. I also have a Liveoak vase that I started last year that I want to finish. So I've got stuff coming. Just stay tuned and stay with me. I appreciate it. I haven't been able to spend a whole lot of time out here because of the oak pollen, and my asthma is just really giving me a hard time this spring. So I'll get to this stuff as soon as I can. Thanks. I really appreciate it, honest. Y'all come back.